Hey guys, this is the latest smartwatch from Oraimo, the Oraimo Watch Pro, and the successor to the Oraimo Watch, which I covered on this channel a few months back. The Oraimo Watch Pro here boasts of some new features like blood oxygen gauge, over 10 more sporting activities, but it's about the same form factor, all for 26,000 naira or $45. Is this actually a worthy upgrade, or should you stick to the former one if you already own that one, as it was a pretty much good smartwatch? Let's find out. And so without taking much of your time, yo guys, let's get started. Unboxing this smartwatch is nothing extraordinary. It is something you should be familiar with. First off, you get a longer box, which is different from the former. And on opening the box for the first time, you should be able to see the user guide and manual, and the charging cable, and also the smartwatch itself with this gray replaceable strap. Design-wise, this looks clean. I honestly at first didn't like this gray color. I wish I had gone for the black, but over time, this has grown on me. Now, the design is exactly what we got from the previous regular iteration of this smartwatch. The only difference being in the texture of the strap. This is actually a smooth textured strap. Other than that, I still love this design. It's quite clean, so you basically get a 9.9mm slim build, 240 by 280, 1.69-inch display resolution, about 165 grams in weight, and an IP68 water and dust resistance rating. As far as design and how this material feels when you wear it, it is really comfortable, and you would have nothing to complain about as far as the comfort and design go for this Oraimo Smartwatch Pro. To use the Oraimo Smartwatch Pro to get like new faces and maybe set the time and stuff like that, you need to get the application, the JawWear app from the App or Play Store in order for you to connect this device to either your Android or iOS device. You're limited to about 4 faces on the smartwatch, but with the app you can get more faces and even build your custom faces. You can also set the display timeout, you can sync your workouts, activities, and a lot more with the JawWear app from the Play Store or App Store like I mentioned earlier. Now speaking of activities, there are a ton lot more activities on this Oraimo Smartwatch Pro when compared to the regular Oraimo smartwatch. You even get stuff like yoga on here. Aside that, you also get this blood level oxygen sensor, and that's a new one, and of course, we'll take that. Did I mention you also get the music controller app from the smartwatch, which only lets you play and pause music from within the smartwatch, and that's about it. I wish we had more functionality with the Oraimo Smartwatch music player or music control player from the smartwatch, but it is what it is, pause and play. The UI is where things are actually a bit different from the predecessor. We've gotten to see bolder text, redesigned icons. I mean, I mess with this kind of stuff. Well, just that the notification text doesn't sit well with me. You have a different font altogether, both in size and font style, maybe to get more of the notification and view, but it does trigger my OCD honestly. I wish the whole text and fonts were uniform all around the UI of the Oraimo Smartwatch Pro. You get 200 mAh battery on here, and Oraimo claims to give you about a 15-day standby time. I haven't actually used this thing that long, barely a week now, and I've made just a single charge on this for the few days I've used it. It took me about 30 minutes to get this device from 0 to 100, and it's quite fast charge you get from this device. I own my unit here for 26,000 naira, roughly $45, and I think it's actually worth giving a try if you need an affordable and capable activity-filled smartwatch to try on. So the new features include about 12 more sporting activities, the blood oxygen level monitor, respiratory rate monitor, and the bolder redesigned texts and also icons, yeah? And you also get this new strap, lest I forget, and that's about the difference between the regular Oraimo smartwatch and the Oraimo Smartwatch Pro. Now, should you go get the Oraimo smartwatch? Definitely, it's a nice piece of smartwatch to own, and I recommend getting this if you want to step into the realm of smartwatches. But say you own the Oraimo smartwatch, the original one, not this Pro, is it actually worth the hassle of trying to sell that one and going to purchase this new Pro variant here? Now you have these new features I mentioned, but I'm not pretty sure that they are worth the hassle of trying to sell that one and getting this one. If you already own the predecessor, you can survive waiting for maybe the next iteration and not go for this one. But other than that, this is a wonderful smartwatch for you to go own or get. $40, no, about $45, 26,000 naira here in Nigeria. So that's been it for my review of the Oraimo Smartwatch Pro. Subs if you loved it and help us destroy that like button, as it helps us a bunch with the algorithm. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Cuidate. Wow, about 5 minutes. One take.